What's up, guys? Back at another video. This is January 1st. This video, I decided I'm gonna go ahead. This video is a little different. It's gonna be more of exploring the mind of a typical metalhead. Back when I was a kid, I honestly didn't care. I was more of the kid that was like, please don't call me like a high school dropout. That was me, ultimately. Or people saying like, oh, it's just a phase. Like, that was something I hated. Let's go ahead and get into this though. This is gonna be a good video. Good video. Good video. Sorry, I just got feelings. So, lettuce butt. We're just gonna explore the topics of what most metalheads talk about. First question. What are some of the things you should never say to a metalhead? So these are some of the things, some of the things you should never say to a typical metalhead. Now, me, I don't care. So, oh no, he's gonna grow up to be a satanist. He's going down the wrong path. I bet he is going to take drugs in the future. Wow. Most of them do like the microdosing. They don't do like the full-on meth head type deal. You gotta be functional in society. You can't just... Personally, as a Christian, I don't think you should have issues with that stuff. Another one. How can you listen to just screams and noise? It sounds like a blender machine. Okay. Honestly, I've gotten this one a lot. That's actually funny. No, I'm not speaking for all metalheads. When I say metal, I'm not talking about Metallica Slayer. I was gonna say Megan Thee Stallion, what the heck. Metallica Slayer, Marilyn Manson. I'm not talking about that. It's like some baby metal. I'm talking about like metal, y'all. Like, that metal. When I was a kid, I got into metal because I was angry. I was an angry little person. I liked the screams, and I still do. When you get older, you don't listen to metal because you're angry. When you get older. Personally, I think if you're listening to metal and you're angry, then you have an issue. The notes are very dark, but back when I was a kid, I listened to it because I was angry about life and all that. And now metal is just something I listen to as a pastime, honestly. Oh, and it's sounding like a blender machine. That's actually really interesting. You have to grow up with it, you know? You can't just go from Hannah Montana to Impending Doom. It takes time. Cause back when I was a kid, I remember I used to listen to Korn. That was like the first band I got introduced to. And I put on Cannibal Corpse and I was like, the heck is this? Turn that off. I didn't think it was metal. I thought it was something else. Next question. How can you listen to that? It sounds exactly the same every time, especially the drums. This person said, I come from a Hispanic family and my parents listen mostly to cumbia. Trust me, I extremely hate it. And the beat of the drum is exactly the same in each song for cumbia. The fact that they said that for every single metal band, it's like declaring war to a whole nation. There's a huge difference between the Avenged Sevenfold and Slipknot. Yes, there's a huge difference between Korn and Slipknot. Their drums. See, and like when people are like, oh, metal sounds the same. No, every band has, I would say if anything, the drums for most metal bands. Like for rock bands, it's definitely gonna be the guitar and the vocals. But for metal, you have to listen to the drums and sometimes the vocals. For example, I don't support this band. I don't listen to them. I only listen to their drums. But Infinite Annihilator, they have their drums and their singer sound so specific. If I heard them, like if I heard their song, one of their songs, I'm like, oh, that's them. If I heard Korn, oh, that's Korn. You have to have an acquired ear for it. Those are some good questions. Ooh, let's go to this question. Bro, this is so interesting. Why are black metalheads relatively rare? A combination of identity politics, problematic race relations, and a certain degree of an inferiority complex. Heavy metal was originally created by the poor and disenfranchised whites back in the 70s with the civil rights movement, still being fresh in the minds of most people. Interesting. This meant that disco, funk, R&B, soul, jazz would remain the mainstay of the black community, while hard rock, soft rock, progressive rock, and emerging heavy metal music would become a mainstay for the white communities. However, due to a white supremacist rhetoric lingering in many parts of the globe, especially North America, many black metalheads are still finding themselves sandwiched in between the disapproval of their fellow community members and the racism that is to be found in quite a few of the white communities. This on top of the cultural identity issues that the black community still has to face from within and outside. This has caused some of the black metalers to attempt and having their blackness skewed in an effort to assert themselves. This is one of the most saddest realities. On the other hand, more black youth are showing a commitment and having the mold broken. Why do you spell it like that? Typo. By making a conscious effort to have their identities integrated into the heavy metal subculture through various means of improvements to continue to happen. Some of it all, while the bands and scenes aren't racist themselves, generally speaking, the audience is still a long way to go. Most of the racism I received related to heavy metal came from the members of the black and so-called colored communities, with high school learners being the usual suspects here. Wow. It's all about the product, not the consumer, and I frankly have never heard of any music scene, and genre for that matter, where they had a narrow-mindedness fully dispensed with them. Interesting. You listen to sad music. No? One says you go to mosh pits and punch people in the face. Now, I love slam metal. I love slams. Sludge metal. Those two genres are if they had like a concert, those are the only places where I would ever consider someone punching someone in the face in a mosh pit. But a regular Metallica mosh pit, like, who are you? I do not punch people in the face. That's random. That's weird. You go to jail for that. Get assaulted. No. I do not riot. It's random. Stupid. You can go to jail for that. Don't do it. This one says, have you ever carved Slipknot or Slayer into your skin? Metal music is making you sad and suicidal. Oh my goodness. No. You hate God. Liking alternative music for rebellious reasons. I don't think I've ever heard that one before. You're a psychopathic school shooter angry kid. Whoa, man. Hold up, man. most of us aren't, you're emo. There's a lot of ones. I'll read some that I haven't read yet. So let's say, like, I'm the metalhead, which I am. I'm actually just in love with Jesus, but I listen to metal, so whatever. Oh, hey, you know, Brad, I listen to metal. This is what Brad would say, since he's, like, you know, in love with Justin Bieber. So he would say, Iron Maiden? Isn't that a punk rock band? Ugh, metal is all noise. Where did your parents go wrong? But you seem so smart and nice. It's just a phase, don't worry. Do you attend a Warped tour often? You're emo? Why don't you have long hair? Then why aren't you wearing black? Stereotypes, y'all. This one I get a lot. You're so quiet, I didn't think you'd like that loud music. I get it a lot because I am very quiet. I don't like talking that much. I think it's a waste of time, honestly. You know, I think, like, for me, you should be saying very few things, but it should say so many words without you having to say so many words. You're so quiet, I didn't think you'd like that loud music. Hey, maybe in room of all the quiet-mindedness, I need that, like, screaming every 24/7 in my ear. It's great. It's awesome. Would you ever date a non-metalhead? I'd have to think about that. Because I am going to school right now to be a worship leader and a youth pastor. And in our personal time, if we can't just roll in the car with, you know, a bit of broken flesh going. I like indie too. So, indie folk, not indie music, indie folk music. So if we can't roll to the beat of the oh hellos, beat of broken flesh, then we are not meant to be together. If you make fun of Christianity, hell no. I should get off. I should sign off. Yes. So this is my first video of the New Year's. It was nice. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do whatever you gotta do. Turn the bell notification on. Next video, I have no clue what it's gonna be about. But hey, watch the next video. Insert the outro here.